Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Hot Wheels Tournaments video. Today we are taking a look at Matchbox Moving Parts Mix 5, which will be denoted by this end case number right here. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, Matchbox doesn't follow the A, B, C, D, E case unboxing listing that Hot Wheels Basics do. I don't know why that is. Hot Wheels Card Culture also doesn't do that. So I don't know why only that series follows a normal case code listing. So unless you find stuff, you're really not going to know. You're also going to know I am outside today. I am packing up and moving to South Carolina, which means my entire setup that I use to record videos, my table, my lights, my background, all that stuff is getting shipped to South Carolina. And I bought these at the Matchbox Gathering from J-Car Diecast out in Albuquerque. But what that means is when I came back home, I had none of my stuff, and I don't move till South Carolina for another couple of days. So I'm doing the unboxing here outside. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at Mix 5. No chance for a case or a chase in this case, as there is not one in this case code. We start with the Seagrave fire truck, which is an absolutely fantastic moving part. Huge, absolutely captures the appropriate size for a fire truck. One of the problems with the basics is a lot of time the fire trucks are undersized due to that $1 price point and the size of the card. Moving parts, you get a bigger card, you have a $2.50 price point, and as a result, the cars can be bigger. So there's the Seagrave. We'll unbox these all in a second. We're just going to go through the cars in it here first. You do get two of those, which is lovely to see. We then get the much anticipated, and we do get two of them, Bizzarini 5300 GT Corsa Revival. This is an absolutely incredible race car with those beautiful three spokes and in red. Of course, new for 2024. One of the more anticipated new models of the year for me. And we'll see. I assume it's going to be very popular and hard to find on the pegs. We will see, though. I have not seen them on the pegs yet. Hobby dealers got these first. I think they are just starting to land here in Colorado. I've heard rumors of them being found. I have not seen them myself. We then get the 1964 Buick Riviera in a lovely, almost salmon pink here. Looking very, very good. We get two of those, and this case is going to round out, so the cars that might be hardest to find, I know one of those will be. The Mercedes-Benz Sprinter gets its second color, debuted in gray last year, looked great. Now we get it in some German colors, the yellow, the orange, and the red. You can almost say those are Matchbox colors. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be German influenced or Matchbox influenced, but of course has that incredible sliding open door. Can't wait to get that one out in a beautiful matte black. And the final car of the case, the ever so popular 2004 Honda S2000. What have we seen this? We've seen this in collector in red. It's been yellow. It's been white. And now we get it in a very nice blue. One per case. My guess would be after the Bizzarini, this is first to go. It might even go before the Bizzarini. This might be the hardest car to find in the case, but only time will tell. Let's go ahead and open these suckers up. We'll begin the unboxing with the 1964 Buick Riviera. Worth noting, this is a pretty small count case. We only have 5 castings in it because we do have 3 repeats. Typically, I feel like we see 6, 7 castings per case. So this one, pretty low count, kind of surprising for middle of the year. Usually things are rocking and rolling right about now. You see pretty high count cases. But we did see a lot of variety in our opening mixes this year. So at some point, it was going to have to go down. Obviously, we have the new packaging. I have noted I'm not a fan of the new packaging. Not really because of the eco-friendly situation or whatever. I think that's a really good thing. I've just had 2 or 3 problems throughout these videos with popping out these cars, and they come out with scuffed paint or messed up tampos, whatever it may be, because this scrapes them off and they're going in before they're completely dry, and it either scrapes off the paint or scrapes off the tampo. Abe Lugo, head designer at Matchbox, did say during the Q&A at the gathering that they're working on that they're trying to fix it. So that is good to know. Anyways, taking a look at this, we love to see chrome bumpers. We love to see them use that VUM. They do here. They can do that consistently at the $250 price point. No detail or tampos there on the front. You'd like to see that. You'd like to see something on the license plate or the headlights and not have it just completely chromed out. But so be it. You can see here, moving part on this car is that beautiful open door. You can see right in, get a good idea of the console, what it looks like if you're the driver. Pretty good detailing on the inside. Close that up. Love the disc wheel choice here. Great classic car choice. Works really, really well on this model. The door gap is pretty noticeable with this pink deco. I know this car has come out in black. Wasn't as noticeable there. You notice it a little bit more here. Minor complaint. Worth it to get that moving part in my opinion. Come around to the rear. You see our first sign of tampos. We get taillights, and that's about it. Again, I'd like to see him do something to that license plate. You know, just something to discern from it being the license plate outside of just knowing that, you know, whether it's just some lettering, whatever. I don't know how it would look on the chrome, but I think it would be worthwhile trying something there. It is pretty narrow, so maybe it's just too small, but just taillights there. Coming around to the other side, pretty much the same as the last one. You can see we don't get really any tampos there. Anyways, I think this is a really nice color. Love the chrome base. Wish maybe we got a little bit more tampo work. Oh, no, we do get slight tampos. It's really hard to tell. This window piece, that is all gray. So that is gray in tampo. So that actually is nice. Okay, I like this. I think it's a little bit better than it is now, but solid release. You know, love to see some headlights, like the chrome, like the taillights, would like a rear license plate, but detailing on the side, really nice with that gray outline around the window and right on the side of the car on the window there. All right, that is solid. A solid release. We're going to stick with a solid release. We now move to the Seagrave fire truck. Rocking a basic or a generic deco, not licensed. It is the Matchbox Fire Department, but it will go, I assume, in the theme. All the cars that get Matchbox Fire or whatever tend to line up, so it will match a theme. That one's interesting. Typically, these cars you have to pop out. This one you don't. It just kind of sits in there and has nothing on the bottom. I did mention this casting is absolutely massive. It is huge. You can see it. Oh, it just fell out. Oh, my sliding extension fell out. Let me see if I can. Huh. I knew you could pull it all the way out. Apparently, this one wasn't in there that solidly. Oh, maybe it's the other way. There we go. All right, we've fixed the ladder. We now have a working fire engine. Obviously, you can see the moving part is the extending ladder. It's very, very cool. Has to be plastic to move like that. I'm totally okay with that. I don't think it compromises the car at all. Love that we get deco right on the inside there of the Matchbox Fire Department, El Segundo, California. Love that the moving part gets decoed. You can flip around each side. You can see we have full fire rescue deco, a very classic red and yellow screen, theme, with some silver detailing. Chrome middle base here. Love that the base is chrome. Love that the side is chrome. Again, we love that VUM. It looks so much better than cheap gray plastic. Gives it a very nice feel. The other thing I always love about this casting is a lot of time with these multi-piece vehicles, when they give you extra pieces like this, they have to sacrifice the interior, give you a blacked out windshield. That is not the case here. You get a full clear window piece. You can see in, you can see all the rows where the firefighters would sit. That looks very, very good. Just love that we get that. We have, you know, that's the $250 price point. That is the advantage of moving parts. The level of detail that they now get to add in when they're working with basically an extra $1.30 now, based off the main line, because the main line's $120, is absolutely crazy. It's insane how many times that price point allows things that would make a car nicer to get cut. And moving parts, you virtually never see that. Nothing on the rear here. That's fine by me. It's chromed out. It's pretty detailed. I don't really, maybe brake lights would be the only thing you could add here. You know, maybe a little bit of extra detailing. That's fine though. The chrome works well for me there. And the front is fully decaled. As you can see, we get the Seagrave emblem and lettering right there. Tail lights, grille, all decaled in. Love to see that. This is fantastic execution. Really, the only thing I would ask for is a licensed deco, getting a licensed fire department on there, whatever city, town it may be. That's really the only way you can improve this. Outside of this, this is a fantastic release of this model. All right, let's move on to the established Honda S2000. Be interesting. We can see here the engine's fully detailed. It's the opening hood. We'll see if that's the case here. I would assume it is. Being one per case, they can probably make it a little bit more expensive otherwise. My guess would be they sacrifice some tampo work on the Buick in order to get some tampo work on another car, whether it be the Bizzarrini or potentially the S2000 here. let's take a look in a beautiful, beautiful blue. I really do like this blue. Headlights don't have to be tampoed because that is part of the window piece. Those look really, really, really good. Love the window piece headlights. When they do, the window piece as the tail lights is The window piece as the headlights, though, for these sports cars oftentimes works out very, very well. We do get a Honda badging on the front, so they didn't skip over the front. They did give us that. Let's see if we can get into this, and yeah, you can see it as best as you can in this outdoor lighting. Look at that. That is fully detailed. That thing is locked, loaded, and ready to go. That thing is fantastic. Side, nothing really going on here. Plain stock blue, no complaints from me. Like the 5 spokes, classic sports car choice here. Look very, very good. On the rear, S2000 on. See, something very simple on the license plate. Lets us know it's there, though. Extra level of detail. Really appreciate that. Taillights, Honda logo, brake light up top. Love to see that. We can see into the center console here. See that handbrake. Everything is in there. Looks like it's supposed to be. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This is a great release. It's always been a great casting. This is a really, really nice color. I think I like it more than the white with the gold rims, as sporty as that is. I think this one's just a little bit more fun, you know? I know the other one has gold rims. That was probably my previous favorite release, but this one is very, very good. I am super happy with that. Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van is up next. Opening sliding door. We know all about it. One of the more anticipated new models last year. Oh, that one also with the new packaging. It is a massive model. It is huge. Also comes without a bottom. Understandable. That is unique that's the workaround there, is they just include less so they can have these bigger castings and they have nothing on the bottom. And then it doesn't have to pop out and it's less likely to scuff. I love that. Anyways, let's talk about it. First thing I noticed, that window piece is yellow. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Yellow plastic, you know, is typically never a good thing. Typically, it means it's been yellowed by the sun or weather. Here, I can see the vision, and I'm not a fan of it. I appreciate the attempt at creativity, but yeah, not my favorite look here. Anyways, talking about the car itself, the matte black is beautiful, excuse me. We go around to the front. The headlights, I mean, I guess you can call those headlights. They're pretty weak attempt. They're not super detailed, but you know, fair enough. They tried, I guess, you know. Could be better. Mercedes logo. Love the emblem badging up here with the lights. Fantastic. Love the striping down the side. This color scheme is very cool. Sprinter logo, 4x4 Matchbox. That's all very well done. This is a car you can kind of get fun and crazy with, and they have gotten fun here. I like the color choice. I like the side. I like the striping. Rear, you can see these kind of wrap around to be the taillights. It is so narrow because they have to represent that back panel door. You get the Mercedes logo. That's all they really can include there. I wish there was a way, and there probably isn't with how the pillaring and having this extra piece up top that gives you all the detail of all the camping gear works, and included the sliding door on the side to have this window piece come all the way around and be in the back, because otherwise this is just left feeling a little bit blank and empty. But that's probably more than likely a sacrifice of this moving part, because the stuff required on the inside to make this happen, I'm sure, is slightly ridiculous for such a small car, even though it's a massive casting, but still very small. To get something like this to function is crazy to me. If I can get it.
There's power moving parts sometimes. They're super cool, but like, you don't want to break them. Oh, you got it out. Oh, maybe we don't. I have to stop the moving part. That's the whole point of the line. This video is going to be an extra 2 minutes long because I cannot figure this out. Oh my goodness, I'm an engineer and I cannot figure out a toy made for 4-year-olds. This is crazy. Okay, I just push. I'm going to have to go on the eye moving speed this up. This is getting out of hand, truthfully. They didn't send me extra this one, so it's not like I can figure out if this one's just not working. I have to get my other. But my other's being shipped to South Carolina right now. These are already going in my suitcase. Alright, what in the world?
Got it. Let's go. It took me long enough. It's hard to see inside. I don't have lighting that can get in there at the angle the sun's at right now. And also the interior is fully black, so you can't really see the contrast. But there is a fully detailed interior. That moving part is a little bit of a pain to get moving, but once it does, you have a fully sliding door. It's sick. I really hope they do a minivan someday, like a Toyota Sienna, Honda Odyssey, something like that. I think that'd be very fun. But that is a great model. I think it's solidly executed. Room for improvement on those, the headlights, and then the back. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do. You can't do a window piece because you have to fit the moving part mechanism. But whatever. Moving on to our last car. It is the Bizzarrini 5300 GT Corsa Revival. This is the car of the case. It is the only new model in the case. It is one of the cars to look out for this year. This was one of my day one must-haves. Just going back to last year, it was one of the cars that I was like, when it got shown, I was like, I have to have that the second it comes out. And here it is at long last. Very Ferrari-like in its race car silhouette. Has those early Ferrari vibes. Very much reminds me of a 250 GTO. Obviously, Mattel, not having the Ferrari license, they've kind of found ways to make Ferraris without making Ferraris. The Automobili Pininfarina Battista that they did for Hot Wheels a few years ago comes to mind. And this one seems very, very similar. Anyways, very simple deco, very classic retro racer vibe. Circle, 3 on it. You know, that's how cars were numbered back in the day. I like that we don't have to deal with all the freaking advertisements that are on race cars. It keeps a cleaner look. Love the wheel choice here. Those gold rims work very well with the maroon 3 spokes. Fantastic classic racing car choice. You go to the back. I love this off-center decal. I think that's so fun. You can see it says Bizzarrini right here. That's what the lettering is. We get the full tail. Ooh, my hands are shaking. We get the full taillight treatment there. Lovely to see. Same thing on this side. Slight detailing. Number 3. Come around to the front. We get the headlights. We get the logo. That is all you can ask for. And then we have an opening hood that shows us. Does it stay open? No, it doesn't. When they stay open, they're perfect. This is still really good because it opens. Well, oh, it kind of stays. It opens very wide. It gives us a fully decoed engine. You can see everything there is to see. That is a fantastic Matchbox right there. That has potential to be model of the year. It's an interesting casting. It's an interesting car. It's well executed. It's in a pretty color. I don't have a single complaint. You have tampos on the top. You have tampos on the front. You have tampos on each side and the rear. Fully tampoed engine, opening hood that allows you to see the whole engine, not like the S2000 or some of these other models where it's hard to get open and hard to see in, and my fingers are getting in the way trying to show you guys. You can see there, uninterrupted, what the car and the engine looks like. That is fantastic. That is all for now, guys. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite in the mix is. I think the rankings are pretty simple here. I think the Bizzarrini is far and away 1, 2, 3. It could be the Seagrave. It could be the Honda. Both are great. I'm going to go with the Seagrave just because I appreciate it for what it is as a casting. I think a little bit more. S2003, Mercedes 4, and we're going to go with the Buick at 5. That rounds out this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.